Hey everybody, welcome to part two, part B, the commentary. Look on the screen. Sorry that I gotta ask ya. They are frightening. These dusties, they'll get at ya. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. They are deadly. Talking about dusties. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. It says, and there have been a couple of reports about this, that he, which I perceive as a Dusty based on the allegations, they said he allegedly stole the car. He is a granddaughter's boyfriend. He's been arrested. Now, let's ask the question. What are the odds, being realistic here, what are the odds that somebody will see someone that's dead and go, oh, well, the couple's dead. Well, I'm just going to go and maybe just steal the car. Does that make any sense to you? Typically, in crimes like this, I have to say allegedly, but typically in crimes like this, the person that stole the car is typically the one that, in most cases, could have unalived the couple.
They knew each other very well. 89-year-old Major Melvin and 82-year-old Claudette Melvin were shot to death at their home in Melrose Park back in March 22nd,
Shot to death.
2024. According to Fort Lauderdale police, 30-year-old Maurice Anthony Newson stole the couple's vehicle hours after the crime. Had you heard from this subject before?
No. As far as this perpetrator, right now.
So he allegedly, they're saying, by the report, they're saying that he stole the vehicle after the crime. Again, I'm trying to understand. He stole the vehicle hours after the crime. So who would see two elderly people, a couple shot to death and go, they've been shot. Let me go ahead and take the vehicle. If he didn't do it, you wouldn't. First of all, you wouldn't even steal a vehicle because you know that's going to make you seem complicit, seem like the perpetrator. Most people would call the police. But see, here's what's happening. And when they mention in the interview about the elderly couple's property, I think this might be the whole deal behind it. What did it say during the interview? On May 6th, the granddaughter now changed her answers on questions she was previously asked. Who was in line to receive the grandparents' house upon their passing? Let me guess, you can't achieve anything on your own, so now times get a little hard, get a little desperate, and all of a sudden, you're thinking, what? I need my inheritance. Who was in line to receive the property, the grandparents' house, upon their passing? Given their ages and their old school, you know darn well that pretty much that house is paid for, right? More than likely it's paid for. See, I see this a lot happening in other communities. I see a lot of people, and the ones that I'm seeing, just, Caucasian, as some call the clear group, I see them going through financial struggles too. Then lo and behold, Meemaw or Paw Paw drops them, boop! And then Meemaw and Paw Paw will drop, and next thing you know, an inheritance will pop. And see, a lot of times in our community, the people don't have a will. So it goes through probate. Or in some cases, what they'll do, there won't even be a probate. Once the elderly parents have died, passed on, they'll just move in. Oh, hey, I'm next in line. It's my house. And they'll just move in. And child, that house will still be in the parents' name for the next 10, 15, 20 years until disaster strikes or someone tries to get along. There's no POA because we don't believe in, life is business. But no, that's not how we roll. I've seen that. So then somebody just moves on in. Who was in line to receive the grandparents' house upon their passing? And you wonder why the caption reads, "Murdered Fort Lauderdale's elderly couple stolen car found. Granddaughter's boyfriend arrested." Again, the caption reads, "Murdered Fort Lauderdale elderly couple stolen car found. Granddaughter's boyfriend arrested." And then she changes her answers, allegedly. On the question she was previously asked, who was in line to receive the grandparents' house upon their passing?
But wrote, during the interview, she changed her answers on questions she was previously asked. Who was in line to receive the grandparents' house upon their passing? In previous interviews, she stated that she and her mother would be the sole heirs of the residence. In this interview, she stated she was never next in line to receive her grandparents' home.
So why are you lying? Are you trying to protect your boyfriend? Why would you lie? As if they can't find records and find out, okay, who's next in line, who's the next heirs. They would never find that out, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and lie to get the heat off you. And it wouldn't surprise me. They'd probably get the house and sell it, then part of the money, probably get the house and sell it and do something stupid and go rent someplace. Part of the money will then end up homeless. Or it wouldn't surprise me if they would just move in. It wouldn't surprise me. Again, why would she lie? It wouldn't surprise me if maybe, let's say the mom has her own place. Well, daughter, you can stay there and move that old ratchet thing in. Again, why would she lie?
In previous interviews, she stated that she and her mother would be the sole heirs of the residence. In this interview, she stated she was never next in line to receive her grandparents' home. On page 20, detectives addressed the suspect with the same woman and wrote, she provided a photograph of Maurice Newson Jr. She stated that they had been in a romantic relationship in the past. She provided that Maurice came to the residence following the homicide. This is the first time you're hearing about...
So Maurice came to the residence following the homicide. So you're in a relationship in the past. Again, it seems to me like she's trying to distance herself. A relationship in the past. So why would he come to the grandparents' home? Especially following a homicide. Sweetheart, you're not very bright. You're not that smart. Was he friends with the elderly couple? He doesn't strike me as being very industrious. And most people from that time period, especially having a home, they're hardworking. They believe in getting that grind. They had a relationship in the past, but he just happened to show up at the home after the homicide. How does she know that? How does she know he came after they were already deceased? How does she know he wasn't there before? You know what I'm thinking that he did. That's what I think. And let's just say, if she's trying to say that he didn't, when's the last time he showed up there? And what are the odds that he would just happen to show up after the homicide and then, like a fool, steal the vehicle? Girl, does he not have his own vehicle? It's not uncommon for these dust buckets to pretty much not have a vehicle. Sometimes, will they have transportation? It's the mama or the baby mamas or grandmama. Why would you do something so stupid? Oh, they're dead. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and just steal the vehicle. But he didn't do it, though. The fact that she's lying, this leads me to believe she's trying to say in the past. This leads me to believe, girl, bye. I ain't buying it. This leads me to believe this is her old dust bucket boyfriend and they are desperate. Probably can't afford the rent, especially in Florida. South of Florida, oh, darling, good luck. You can't even hardly sell a condo in Florida. The assessments, HOA, will drive all the buyers away. Her past boyfriend, when's the last time he visited over there? They can get his phone if he's got one. Papa got an Obama phone. They can get his phone and check that information. When was the last time he visited over there? And if it's been a minute, then why now all of a sudden? Happen to show up afterwards and then steal the vehicle. stealing from a deceased couple. This, ladies and gentlemen, Dusty's been drama, heartache, and trauma, and this is why I still say a lot of women that need help, just being affiliated with a dust bucket, a lot of people don't even want you around. And it could be a good woman that needs help, but guess what? You got a dust bucket for a baby daddy, ex-boyfriend. They don't want that drama. So my guess, I could be wrong because I don't know. I was not there. But my guess is more than likely the one that stole the vehicle. Where is he at? Here he is. Here it is. My guess is highly probable that the one that stole the vehicle might be the one that did the unaliving. Who is that stupid to steal a vehicle from a deceased couple and you have nothing to do with it? Who is that stupid? Another story from the Dust Bucket Files. As they always do, Dusty's bring drama, heartache, and trauma. Please, I hope they get a hold of his phone because she doesn't seem too bright, the granddaughter, neither does he. Like they're going to forget what you said. Let's check the text messages on both their phones and see if there's any possibility of collusion. Let's check the text messages. That's what I want to see. When was the last time he was over there? And why now? When was the last time? Was there a relationship between him and the elderly couple? Or maybe, is it possible he just came there to do a job? And then she and mom would get the house. Mama, my rent is too high. Can I stay there? Can I stay there? Is that what's going on here? Listen, folks, let me know what you think. It's highly possible that he may not be the only one arrested. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. Be alert, be aware, be safe. Why? You got to be alert and aware. It's too many Dustinas with the dust bucket boyfriends out there. And I'm out. Rest in peace to the elderly couple being shot to death. I hope the responsible party, I don't know who it is, but I hope the responsible party, maybe we can get some answers. And I'm out.